it's going to be busy with people like teams trying to make more trades or trades like the last minute. So yeah, I won't do a trade deadline live like I would because unfortunately I'm working, so I won't be able to do it. Um. Okay, so let me try to cut this down a little bit. Because I hate when it's kind of like frozen. Because all I'm doing is recording, and it's just like I hate when this happens. Yeah, just cut that out and get back. Like I said, guys, I apologize. Yeah, it just kind of froze in the moment, but wow, what a thriller, though. What a thriller. Um, After you thought because the same problem with the Bucks is always is they cannot defend the three. It's like they busy trying to cuff somebody that's taking in the paint and pass it out. They're not busy. They only need like two people down there. If your other man that's coming in, then that's one thing. But you need at least like three or two people still be out there in case somebody shoots a three, and Doc still didn't figure that out. But like I said, saving grace was they did come back in overtime, although they didn't count that three that Miles Turner did because they claimed he was out of bounds. But then again, what can you do? Refs always, have an opportunity to try to screw it. But yeah, you had like what's it now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in double figures, and they only use I think they only use like 10 players they have right now, or 11. Oh yeah, yeah, we still don't know what's going on with Cole Anthony because he did have like an ankle injury yesterday, so there's no update on that one. So we don't know what's going on with that. But anyways, let's go to quarter status. That was a missus, ladies and gentlemen, that said that. Um, anyways, let's see. 34 points in the first quarter for Pelicans, and the Bucks have 30. Yeah.
TV on.
Oh, you left it on. Okay, so the highest the Pelicans has scored was the second quarter, 36 to Milwaukee's 33. I like the point that they kept going. That the Bucks, they didn't quit or give up. They kept going. So that's always a good thing. Like when you play the game, whatever, you don't want to quit and see if it's over. And yeah, but they still really gotta defend the three, and I still don't understand why they don't plan that out. I don't know. I'm going to forever be frustrated with that. Anyways, third quarter, the highest the Bucks has scored, 36, and Pelicans 34. And the lowest I think that's the lowest that both teams has scored in fourth quarter. But we're not adding overtime into this because there's only 5 minutes in overtime, so probably gonna need to start not to count that one. 24 New Orleans and 25 Bucks. Overtime, of course, Pelicans 9 to Milwaukee's 13. So kind of glad they went in the Bucks' favor, which looked like they was going to probably look out for. Oh, excuse me. We thought it was going to be one of those games that they're going to mess up. Jonah Carasso 207. Welcome to the live. Appreciate it. So what we're going to do? We're going to look at team status. Alrighty. Wow, the field goal percentage and field goal is saying a different story. 45 and 94 for the Pelicans with 48% from the field. That still ain't bad. But compared to the Bucks, 56 and 92 with 61% from the field, that's pretty good. And kind of like where, the Pelicans kind of killed us. 24-46 with 52% from the three, and Bucks 21 of 47 with 45% from the three. That still ain't bad, but
Can you put that onto charge, please?
yeah, sure. Let's see. What is wrong? Wait, I got another plug. Duh. Y'all gonna be right there, so hold on a second. Okay, I can unplug that. How that ain't working? Let's see. Don't know what's up with this plug. Let's see, do I have to turn it around?
Is it plugged in properly on the floor?
Yeah. Let me try something. Let me move that one. Okay. So let's try the third one. Okay, there we go. It probably was the other one that wasn't working. Christy Rumble 8957. Welcome to the live. Appreciate it. Anyway, yeah, I was getting to the free throw. The Bucks didn't make enough attempts to get to the free throw. Pelicans 23-29 with 79% from the free throw line. 8 of 10, 80% for the Bucks. High number, but it's like it just wasn't, enough. Okay, so Pelicans and Bucks are combined for the most combined 3-point made in the game this season. They tied with the Hornets and Cavaliers, which they done in December 22nd. Yeah. Okay, rebounding, Bucks did a little bit better, but still, I'm kind of looking at the offensive rebounds. Bucks had 6 and Pelicans had 9. But I guess they made up more in the defensive rebounds with 37 to Pelicans 29. Assists from both teams is off the charts, so I do give them that. 32 for the Pelicans and 36 assists for the Bucks, which was way needed. Steals, the Bucks could have did a little bit better on that. 9 steals for the Pelicans and 5 for the Bucks. 2 blocks for the Pelicans, 3 for the Bucks. So not too bad. And once again, they need to calm down on the turnovers. They had 15 turnovers. I'm surprised they still won. To Pelicans 8 turnovers. 17 points fast break Pelicans, and I think 10 for the Bucks. Bucks did better in points in the paint, way better. 62 to Pelicans 38. The largest lead the Pelicans had was 9. The largest lead the Bucks had was 11. So now let's go to player status. And also, we're going to talk about other games that's going on right now. User 41819613128. Welcome to the live. Appreciate it. Let's see. Let's go with the Pelicans. Yeah, of course, the Bucks did get. Not Bucks, but Pelicans did get scoring on their big 3. Herbert Jones, 7 points. 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 of 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Zion Williamson with 20 points, 5 of 11 from the field, 10 of 12 from the free throw, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, so near double-double, 2 steals as well. Then you got Trey Murphy, the one that was killing us with the threes, 44 points, and that's the game high actually. 15 and 28 from the field, 12 and 19 from three. Perfect 2-2 from the free throws, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 steals. But including the 6 rebounds, he had 2 offensive. And Sadiq Bey, 22 points, 7 of 13 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3. Perfect 4-4 from the free throw. 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Let's see. Well, since it was like a big game, we will talk about, some of the bench for the Pelicans. Karyo Markovic, 7 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Including those rebounds, he had 2 offensive. You said Mitzi, I thought he probably would have started better than Derek Queen, but not the coach, but whatever. 7 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 3 of 3 from the free throws, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 blocks. And with the 7 rebounds, he had 4 offensive rebounds. Jose Alvario, surprised they didn't have him play with the other team, with this team. Like in the closing moments, 9 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and out of the 5 rebounds, he had 1 offensive rebound. And Jeremiah Fears, 13 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Oh yeah, I forgot they did recently get Jordan Poole. I wonder if he's injured. That's probably what it is. Kyle Kuzma, although he didn't score much, but he did, had good assists, so we will talk about him. 7 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, but crazy turnovers with 3. But I like that he had, had his assists up there, so I, can't count him out for that. Miles Turner was 16 points, 7 of 11 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 9 rebounds, so near double-double, and that's something you want to see him get, rebounds like that. 1 assist, sadly 2 turnovers, but he had 2 blocks, so it's good enough. Amir Coffey, although he didn't have a great game yesterday, but have a good one today. 16 points, 7 to 8 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 0 of 1 from the free throw, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block. And with the 5 rebounds, he had 1 offensive. AJ Green looked like he had his rhythm back. 20 points, 7 to 13 from the field, 6 of 12 from 3, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and with the 3 rebounds, he had 1 offensive rebound. Ryan Rollins led the team with 27 points, 10 to 19 from the field, 3 of 10 from 3. But 4 or 5 from the free throw, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, but crazy turnovers with 4. Oh God. They really got to take care of the ball, you know what I mean? So we have a lot of help from the bench, so that's good news. So we will get to Kevin Porter Jr. In a bit, because, kind of saved us, so let's just talk about that. Anyways, Pete Nance, proven worthy that he needs to get a roster spot. 16 points, 6 to 9 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And out of that 3 rebounds, he had 1 offensive rebound. Okay. Jericho Sims, Doc's finally using him. And I think they utilize him at the right time. So it is good improvement. 8 points, 4 of 4 from the field, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. With the 6 rebounds, he had 1 offensive. Gary Trent Jr. seems like he's getting a little bit of his stride back from yesterday, which he did good as well. 13 points, 5 of 7 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 2 assists. And Kevin Porter Jr. Led the bench and was the man of the hour. 18 points, 7 to 14 from the field, although it was 0 of 3 from 3, perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, so close to a double-double, but the turnover was just bad with 4 turnovers. But kind of made it up with I don't know if this was the season high for him, but 5 steals. So that's something. And with the 6 rebounds, he had 1 offensive rebound. So once again, the final score, New Orleans Pelicans 137 to Milwaukee Bucks for 141 in overtime. So yeah, that was huge. And wow, on like a few weeks from now, they face the Pelicans again. In New Orleans, Friday, February 20th. Um, Probably will be like a local televised game, or also showing the Pelicans. So yeah, they didn't have nothing special. So right now, Milwaukee is up on the season series, 1-0. And next game back at home will be on Friday. They got the Indiana Pacers. I think three of the low losing teams in the NBA, and yeah, they are that bad. Just put it that way. All right. So we're gonna look at standings. Then we're gonna look at the stats. Although it ain't gonna be like too crazy, but then we're gonna see if there's few scenarios that the Bucks can get somebody before the trade deadline. Which somebody did point it out, and I do agree with them that if they do a trade, they should go small, like on the trade, like low risk, high reward. That's how they would say it. Pistons, still best record of the East. Then you got the Knicks, who won like I would say I don't know if it's like a team high in the season, but 8 game winning streak, because they did just beat the Nuggets. Celtics still tied with them. Cleveland up there in 4. Philadelphia 5th. Oh, Toronto kind of dropped. Oh wow. Okay, they're in 6. Then you got Miami in 7th. Orlando in 8th. Atlanta in 9th. Chicago with 10th, and wow, they're like a game behind Charlotte. So yeah, and Bucks, they got making up to do, because they're 2 games behind Charlotte. Hopefully sooner, they can still get into the play-in. Things can happen. But I'm glad, they a little bit going the right direction, and hopefully, like I said, Giannis may be back by the end of the month. We don't know what Bobby Porter's situation is, so it's just a wait and see. But anyways, oh wow, you got a kind of like a 3-way with Brooklyn, Washington, and Indiana. Got equal wins, but Pacers got the most losses, and they're last in the East. I don't know if they got the worst record in the NBA, but we will see. Oklahoma City Thunder still best in the West. Still best record in the NBA as well. It's got San Antonio, then you got Denver, Houston, then Minnesota, Lakers, Suns, Warriors, Clippers, and Portland. Which, they lost 6 straight and nobody passed them yet. You got Memphis right there. Dallas is right there too. Utah, they got some big improvements. So, hey, it's possibly they could be in the play-in. You never know. Pelicans and Sacramento Kings, and okay, so yeah, the Kings got the worst record of the NBA, and Pacers got the first in the East and worst record. So yeah, right now, the draft lottery is schooling around like 1 through 4. So I know we gotta hope so we can keep that that second round pick. We just gotta hope that Utah keeps winning. And it looked like they are with the move they made. They end up getting Jaren Jackson Jr. from Memphis. It's just crazy. It was just a crazy last like 24, 36 hours with all these moves before the trade deadline. So I know I said we wouldn't go to stats, but we are anyway. Like I said, although probably be no Bucks players in there. Oh, that's your phone that beeped. Oh, excuse me. And just look at it, you know what? I wouldn't even be upset if Luka Doncic finally gets MVP this season. I wouldn't be surprised. So Giannis, yeah, somewhere in the top 10 in scoring. Rebounding wise, I don't think he's in the top 10. Assist wise, I think nobody's there. Blocks, I think Miles Turner like somewhere in the top 10. 3-pointers made. Not sure. Steal wise, I believe that somewhere that Kevin Porter Jr. should be up there. That's crazy because like they don't have I think it's in the error on their part that I don't know why Kevin Porter Jr. is not like in the top 10. So let me look at something. How many steals Kevin Porter Jr. have this season? Because it seems like ESPN. Yeah, he should have been up there in the top 5 to top 10. Yeah, at least like over 2 steals a game. I really don't get it. Yes, of course, 7.4 assists. That's not what I'm looking for.
Hello. Hi.
But let's see. No.
Oh. That's why it popped up. Gotcha.
Oh, 6'5", 203.
Okay, sounds good.
Can understand why sometimes
right,
they
thanks,
have him
Jim.
at the shooting
Bye.
guard. So makes sense. Let's go to career. This is just doing this before we move on to see if there's any like trade scenarios that the Bucks can do. His career. Let's see. Yeah, 2.13 steals a game, and he's not even. They don't show him on that list. Unbelievable. And plus, sad enough, Ryan Rollins and of course Kevin Porter Jr. did get snubbed in the All-Star game, so kind of sucks. But what more can we do? But anyways, let's get to it's one of those things. In the scenario, who do you think that the Bucks should get between now and 2 p.m. Central tomorrow for for trade? Because I know they want to clear some a roster space.
Yeah, get rid of Youngs.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
He needs to.
Okay, so let's just load up. I don't know why it's going a little bit slowly. Maybe I got a lot of things on. Earlier, at the last video that I did, talking about yesterday's game, we were talking about Bolo Jub Markovic and very good game he had on Sunday. 29 points. I believe he had 13 rebounds and I think it was 6 assists. I could be wrong, but yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. Some people still think the Bucks should go for John Morant, but I don't see that. I just don't see it. Probably the only player I think they should get, but it may or may not happen, will be Michael Porter Jr. Good of a difference. Maybe they do have to get rid of Kuzma. I like what Kyle Kuzma is doing. He's doing a little bit better this season than he was last season with the Bucks. But I understand, you might have to make some moves just to make everything work. So I don't care if anybody said Miles Turner ain't going nowhere. That's what some people are thinking. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I have no idea, oh yeah, don't forget they do got a two-way player spot open which they probably will use like they did last year. Do it like probably around March or April, like towards the end of the season to get somebody in the two way. It seems like that's the norm. Um, so I'm trying to think. They're right now they're 11.5 million under the tax base and 17 million before they hit the first apron. So I know this may be questionable new moves that they done, but I'm trying to think. Plus, y'all probably know that Chris Middleton did get traded from the Washington Wizards to the Dallas Mavericks. So the Dallas would be interesting to watch. After that move, I thought nobody wasn't going to take like Anthony Davis, but Wizards they took him, and I'm thinking they're going to be more prepared for like next season than this season. So I think they may not. They're probably thinking they may not have a chance, but you never know. Season ain't over yet. Let's see, Utah. Who's a great forward that the Bucks can go for? And no, I'm not getting. No, I'm not talking about Miami because they're going to try to get Giannis. Which like I'm sorry everybody, but there's no big trade package out there for teams to get Giannis. So I don't know why they tried to make the attempt to, but there's no big trade package unless Bucks make a dumb move and just take whatever. But he wants to stay here, and we do want him to stay too. And now, like I said, I don't think he's going anywhere. But the Bucks need like a person that's a 4 or 3 or 4, which would mean a combo forward. Because if they're not going to play Thanasis, then find somebody out there. But I'm trying to look what would be a good idea for a forward that they would need. But it's just the only one I can think of is Michael Porter Jr. So we will, go through that. So let's just do Bucks and Nets. So let's see what's I'm gonna be working on that. Is that bad, huh?
World.
Hey, how's it going?
He needs it in his life right now, though.
Oh yeah.
Is he asleep?
No.
He's watching Blood.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stay out here and watch something to keep me
Sane.
sane. She's got her little tongue poking out.
She's had enough of Blippi too.
Yeah.
Have you had enough?
Our old lady.
Okay, like y'all can see that that's the only player possible that I think that that the Bucks should need to get.
Is,
And another person they were saying they should get is Cam Thomas.
Take them two out.
Probably a good shooting guard, or maybe he probably can be like a backup guard. Because
I'll sit out there for a while.
like I said, although AJ Green is doing great, but at the same time,
Gonna go play.
I think he's rather be off
Go run around for a
getting
while.
off the bench. But that's just
Energy out.
that's just my opinion. So they were saying there's somebody else from the Nets that they should get, but
I'm gonna make some soup.
Huh?
let's see.
Makes some
I'm trying to think where's
Idea.
how they end up with 19 players.
Avoid
They got 3 guys in the two-way, but then again, they probably didn't update this yet, so they probably will sometime, this week. So I'm thinking, I know everybody's upset, they should not get Cam Thomas, but 21 points a game, over 1 rebound, and about 3 assists. But I can understand because they're saying he had no defense. So I guess I can kind of like understand that, but at the same time, but if he's putting like numbers like that, that's still good too because they need a scoring offensive bench. That's what they need. But let's see, Michael Porter Jr. let's just do this. And see, we can send them. Hey, I hate to do this, but let's see, Kyle Kuzma. Let's see, Nets, and like if they don't do a trade, then that's fine. They just do like one minor one. That's fine. And plus, there's gonna be players that's gonna be let go, and they might have to let go of somebody if they want to get like an extra spot for that person they want to get. They probably would do that. So I'm trying to think. So, they $3 million on the first space of the first apron. So let me see. I don't want to, but that's probably the only thing that. Excuse me. That probably makes sense. But like I said, I'm not saying that they are gonna do this. But you never know. Things, they can work things around. Maybe they can add a third team. You never know. So, it will save, the Bucks more in cash space. Well, both teams. Really, what they're gonna do? I'm sorry, but it ended up frozen again. Maybe there's like somebody they probably have like a 1 year contract and they can just release if they want to. Group helps children with disabilities at the bus game. Aww. So yeah, it could be like a few players, they may say, okay, we're gonna release them and they can have room. So nothing wrong with that. But it'd be those two, and I know like the I don't know why the Nets will want picks, and they got like a lot of picks, especially some of the picks from us for that Jay Crowder trade. Sorry, it's just one of those things. It's just like, I understand. People are upset because with the situation with trading all those picks for second round picks for Jay Crowder, which if you could have got away with like 3, then. Wait a minute. Oh, that's okay. That's Brooklyn. Okay. So that was a buck for a second. I'm going to say, how they end up with 2 first round picks in 2027? So I had to look the other way. So the Bucks don't have a 2029 pick at all. If this can move, yeah, that's the only thing they don't have is a 2029 first round pick. Let's say. But they don't have, control of their picks until 2031, which is the first round in 2032 first round. So, that's fine. Maybe around that time, either Giannis will still be there or he'll probably, close to retirement. We never know. But the thing again is, like, all this on, high tech, electronics, that can help players up, and also, how players take care of their body. You never know. The man may play until he's 45. You never know. So yeah, the only pick would be interested in would be like for the they to give up. I would say they probably would do like a ooh. Thank you, my dear.
Throwing kisses at me.
Ah. But anyway, you have probably the only thing the Bucks would be interested in pick wise would be like a something in 2029, like a first round or second round pick. And maybe Brooklyn is really interested in something maybe like the 2031 or 2032 first round pick, or do a swap. Oh. Okay, yeah, they can do a 2031 or 2032 first round pick swap. But we're just gonna go to try trade and see how, if it's acceptable or not. We're not gonna add anything, but we're just gonna like wait and see. And go from there. So All we doing is wait. Although, like I said, kind of going slow with too many things on. So give that a moment. Yeah, try trade. There we go. And like I said, it's still like a little bit slow. And oh yeah, it does work. So the next would be like minus 2 million. So they'll be saving money. They do this, and the Bucks still won't be affected because they're only like adding like a little bit over 2 million. So they still will have like the tax base. So not a big deal. And they didn't want to lose that much defense, but they would have a lot of offense. So it's either that or they get ideas bonus, like they help them like with rebounds. But who knows what they're gonna do between now and 2 p.m. tomorrow? Just wait and see. But oh yeah, they talk about the game now. Yeah, they claim this foot touched the out of bounds line. Unbelievable. Yeah, but he made it up with that 3. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for you guys on YouTube. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. When we get there, we will start doing giveaways, and I know y'all want some free stuff, so guys on TikTok, we didn't get to 500 likes, so next time we go live, try to get to 500 likes, and we will do a giveaway for that. Check out the website residentfanspeakout.weebly.com. Upcoming events, videos, and all that stuff. And I did do some updating on the website, so get a chance, check it out. Thank our sponsors, and thank all the people we're proud sponsors of too, like Maddie's Mary, Slam and Championship Wrestling, and Phoenix Pro Wrestling. Sorry. So all their information is on our website as well, so look for them. And also our proud sponsors like Midwest Wrestling Collectibles and Great Scott Sports Cards. All their information is on our website. But oh my god, okay, so you look like the Crusher, not the Crusher, the rapper, the Crusher, Bone Crusher. Yeah, that's what his name is. But anyways, guys, once again, thank you for watching. Until the next video, you guys have a good one. Man up, woman up, face up, and check your mental health. See you later. Oh yeah, one more thing. There will be an episode of Women's Wrestling Wednesday, so that's probably going to be end up a little bit later. At least it's going to be before midnight Central Time, so just watch out for that. So okay, we ain't got time for that. So somebody just being like a joke or something. So anyways, good night, everybody.